Hi everyone, Let's Go Stuff Gaming here, YouTuber Amazing Artist, and welcome to the last and final part of White Enamel. This game is about exploring an old and abandoned institution. That's all I can say. Um, this game may include some disturbing audio and imagery not for the faint of heart, so you have been warned. Now, with the last part, it was a very short part, surprisingly, because I mean, all the other parts were long. Also, if you probably didn't notice, I didn't even really put a part 4 or 3. Either one of those parts I didn't really put up because I kept on losing the recordings for that for those videos, and I just like whatever. I'm not going to do it again, so might as well just keep on going through. I will tell you everything that is nothing, nothing of what is everything. Do not be fooled by what I am saying. Please listen carefully. Try to hear what I am not saying. Interesting. Yeah, and I also got me some Kickstart right here. This stuff is like really good. Really good. Okay, we're by a couple of greenhouses. I will say I do like some of the music that play and plays in the game. Oh, those are those flowers are beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I think for me, just being outside, it's it's very peaceful. Just escaping from all of the noise. It's just people would find being outside that it's very relaxing. Of course, right now we can't. I would love to go outside, but it's already it's snowed already, and which means the weather is very cold. In fact, it like snowed even like a couple days before Halloween, so we've had this snow for about 2 weeks, I believe. Yeah, 2 weeks. And we are inside of a big greenhouse. Oh, oh I remember taking a class at school once that included with plants and stuff, and 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 it's like an actual like separate building, and like next beside it was actually connected that there was a big greenhouse beside it. I thought that was like really cool. I believe I was a sophomore when I took that class. White Enamel Part 7. Oh, okay. That was a nice introduction. It's raining. There's a face within the door. Like, right there. Fuck it. Sorry. The bangs of my hair can be a bit of a pain in the ass at times. I need to, at some point. I need to get them cut as well as just like in general a haircut. I've recorded myself playing in this a long time ago, like the same day when I let out part 6, but for some reason it's as soon as I finished like recording it said that the upload was failed, and I was just like, what the fuck? I mean, seriously, this took me at least half an hour to get through. That is, well, mainly just because I was stuck at some certain parts and I didn't really know where to go. It's a bit hard. It's a little bit tricky playing this game. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we just go inside. There's a wheelchair. Wait, no. I thought it was one of those wheelchairs where you could go in, where you could go into like the water. Guess not. Okay, we just saw a silhouette of a man walk by. Now, if I'm incorrect, we go to the kitchen. Okay, now I remember that this was the part where I got stuck on. Oh, I turned on the lights. The music changed. And I've said this before, or in the previous videos before, or that this place took back in like the 1960s, where medical old thing stuff at the time was not a friendly time. I mean, geez. They must have, whoever put this game together, they must have did a pretty good job. Uh, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder, where the heck is this place taken? And I suppose this was the kitchen. Well, obviously. Jeez, the ovens are a mess. Definitely could get much of a higher chance of getting it caught on fire. Actually, yesterday, our oven got on fire yesterday when we were trying to broil something, and I could still smell the smoke. Right. I I don't know what the heck these things are supposed to be. Oh, here we go. And what do you know? We have found on our first camera. Sorry, I was just like checking the chord of the thing. I hate it when you can only hear like one thing, like one sound, when you can hear the audio or whatever from just one ear and you can't hear it through the other. God, that drives me insane. Okay, we're leaving the kitchen. I'm sorry that startled me. Was I'm sorry. I know I'm supposed to be serious and stuff, but it's been a while since I played this game. Okay, now this was the part I remembered. I remember this was the part that I got stuck on. I was literally looking for everywhere like an idiot. Well, it turns out it's just right here. Ugh. Ugh. The fuck was in that? Are you seeing this right now? There is no place like home. My only guess is that it had to be written in blood. My god, that just reminded me of the Ring girl. You know, with the long hair and the white dress. Guys, what the fuck did I just see? I don't know. I do not know. Oh my gosh. That was very disturbing. And just like I've said before, or this is why I said that this game includes disturbing audio and imagery before or I start playing this. Because there are some disturbing things. Where do I click from here? Oh. Ken Kesey, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. A smashing achievement. Brilliant. Boisterous, ribald. Convincing, alive, glowing. Nightmarish, fascinating, powerful, unforgettable, impressive. I can't read the rest, but all I can see is a guy there that is right right here is in a straight jacket. Oh, I guess they're watching the game. Woo! I don't know what I'm cheering for, but I'm cheering along with them. Woo! They did it! Victory! Bitch, fuck you. They're at least they're happy. Oh, I didn't get it enough time to read the rest. Where do I go now? Over here? Hospital staff only. Ugh. Okay, that's just the sound of the elevator. I mean, why was the nurse telling them to stop? I mean, they were all excited just because of them winning, because of like that team or whatever or that won, but why tell them to stop? This is this was another part that I remember seeing. I mean, we're underground. Why build this underground of an institution? I'm not kidding about. I'm not acting this out right now. I am very serious. I even got goddamn goosebumps running down my spine. Could 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 the people running this could they have been doing experiments? No, they couldn't have. Is that like the morgue? I don't know what it's called. I believe it's called the morgue. But yeah, they put like dead bodies in. Yeah, they put dead bodies in here, or just like within Resident Evil 7, within that one room. except for 5, there are 4 of them. I mean, there were 5 within the game, but there was 4. There are 4 of them within here. I mean, it should be pretty obvious. It should be pretty obvious. Oh, I just got a notification from Snarled. There we go. I don't understand. Like, why? Why keep a body that has been inside there and transfer it into a coffin? I can hear the elderly man singing within the background. Huh? Why are they? Oh, I see it. Make sure it like gets in all the way. Ah, a funeral. Well, I mean, it should be pretty obvious. I mean, death with death can be a very hard thing to overcome through, especially if it with your especially with a loved one or a friend that you were really close to. But think but thankfully I haven't and there hasn't been many deaths ish within the family. There were a couple of there were a couple of them when I remember going to the funerals, but like only like 2 or 3. If well, I know that 3 funerals, but I only went to 2 of them. I didn't go to one because I was in school. Um, One of my cousins' stepdad uh died from a heart attack for some unknown reason, and then just kind of sort of recently, he, my nan had lost her brother, er, er, and again, it's very sad for Cole. Or something. I actually remember going to trying to go visit our entire family, and just seeing him there in that bed I was I was horrified. It was horrifying for a couple of reasons. One of the first of all, first of all, I I've watched like many movies and TV shows and stuff of how a person looks like of a person being in a hospital and they're slowly dying away, but I didn't. But with what I saw, it was not how I thought I would see it, and I just remembered, and I remember just telling my mom, my nan, and um, her and my nan's brother's wife, telling I telling them that I was very uncomfortable with seeing this and that. I was kept on saying that I was sorry, but it's something that I don't really want to see because it's scary for me. And so just with the first, just with seeing him, not only did it again, it scared me, and it especially with the condition that he was in. I don't really want to go into too much detail, but when and like we got uh, so we left for a moment just to get something to eat, but when we got back, I didn't want to go. But when we went back to visit him, I refused, and my mom was was demanding me to go see him. Um, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to. I don't feel comfortable with this. I'm scared. It's well, she and Nan tried pushing me to go as well. Tried pushing me to go see him, and I still refused until my aunt, base again, my Nan's brother's wife, came out, and I explained to her why I couldn't go in at least, but I felt it was very hard for me to say because I was in tears and the anxiety it was taking control of me. But uh, but at least like she, but at least she understood why I didn't want to go in. And I mean, they were living in a retirement home. She is still alive and healthy, thank goodness. But my my uncle, it was it was hard to see. And so after we visited him, obviously we went home, and about a week later or so, because it was still summer at that time, but my brother and I were just playing in my room, and I remember my mom coming in and telling me that he passed away and stuff. But as soon as he left, I was in tears. I was so sad. Because, again, death can be a very, very hard thing to overcome, come over, recover. That's what I was going to say. And it can leave a mental impact on a person for a while. I shouldn't say not a while. I guess it depends for the person. But that is the end of White Enamel. If you would like to go play it for yourself, I'll try to leave the link down in the description. But if you liked this video, leave a like and subscribe. Let's try to reach up to 35 to 40 subscribers. It would mean so much to me. And as always, have an amazing day. Stay awesome. Bye.